Hello, everybody. Welcome to the poker. And today is an amazing day. Well, it should be, but as you can see from the title, we are reviewing the Captain America 4 movie. It's a non spoiler review, by the way, so don't get your panties in a bunch. It's a non spoiler review, and we are going to talk about it. You can see how excited I am to talk about this movie. Um, the movie it affected me in different ways. But before we go straight into that, I would like to introduce the two people I'm here with today. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with this R, but him is new. So I would like for them to introduce themselves. So that way you get to hear it from them. So who would like to go first? Who would like to go first?
Ladies first, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, what did you
Maria,
say? Yeah.
introduce
Oh, my name is
yourself.
Faria. My name is Faria. Faria. Farin. Faria.
Okay.
All right, I'm
I
Ayomide.
think this is your second time. Ayomide, yes. So
Yeah.
we all three of us went to watch the Captain America Brave New World. Not so brave. There is no new word there. But we went to watch
Yeah.
it yesterday. I think it officially came out in Ilorin, I think on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah. They started viewing it
Yeah,
on
it was
Wednesday.
Wednesday when we
Or
were looking for. Yeah.
oh yeah. I think that was like advanced screening. So I'm going to throw a question out to both of you. Like overall, what do you think about the movie? Because I have my own thoughts, and I'm going to reserve it for like later.
Reserve it for later. What did I think about the movie? Sha. Okay, so see, this is how it was for me, right? So basically, just imagine you're reading like this book, right? And in the beginning, you're like, oh, this is so exciting. And then you think you're getting to the middle, or towards the end, and then you think you're getting to the
This is one of the
beginning of the
reasons
book, and
why.
then you think you're getting to the middle or towards the end, and then you just like, oh, the end, where you're going to see like the peak part, and then all of a sudden it's like the end. Like I don't know. Like I watched the Sonic, the Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sonic 3 that just came out recently. I was like, I expected it to
Yeah.
be so much more better than that one, and that one had my heart like racing. I was super excited, very stimulated, very into it. I don't know. It was on. It was not. It was. Maybe like the next one will be better, probably.
The next one. I think the next movie on their roster is the Thunderbolt. So maybe it will be better.
Yes.
The thing is,
Yeah, I think
I was
so.
actually quite I was actually quite hyped for this movie. I was really waiting for it. I really wanted to see. And well, before I say anything, let's hear from Ayomide.
Oh, yeah, it was a snooze fest. I mean, you guys saw how I was. I lost interest at a point. Funniest thing, I got in when they already started a bit, and like I was trying to catch up, and like the action wasn't like motivating. They were trying to do like this humor thing at the point with the whole these regular Marvel bands, trying to like, and jokes were not even
Yeah,
funny. Like it was, it's
It's
Captain
just
America. You
another.
have like Civil War. You have like, and you have like
Oh
Captain
yeah,
America
Captain
Brave
America
New
is usually
World.
very, he makes us laugh.
Sorry, sorry. Oh, okay.
she
So
she
yeah.
Oh,
said
go on, we can hear
normally.
you.
Oh yeah. What I was saying is like, you have like, Marvel has been like very weird lately, but then you have like Captain America, like Civil War, Winter Soldier, then you have like Brave New World, and it's like anticlimactic. Like, and you're meant to be like, it's new Captain America is like Anthony Mackie, new. Everyone is hyped to like see the new. I don't know. It's just underwhelming. That's like my main opinion. It's
Well,
incredibly underwhelming. Like,
yeah, for me, it's more or less like it. It started like this, then it went a bit up, then it got to the peak, and I was like, okay, they have to like maintain a particular sort of like threshold from here. And all of a sudden, it just went. I was, I like if you guys can remember, you saw how I was at the cinema. I was like, how can you? You just God. The thing is, the movie is not actually bad, like as an action movie. Let's
Okay.
remove um, the first humor and some sort of things. The story in itself is not entirely bad. I can understand the point of the story because they were trying to like show a bit of like the struggles that Sam Wilson as Captain America is going through compared to Steve Rogers.
Right.
Because if you actually compare them, there are a lot of things that they were giving Sam Wilson issues for. But if it was Steve Rogers, they wouldn't have to actually have some of
No
these
super
discussions.
soldier
You get
serum.
because everybody naturally. Yeah, I'm even talking about the politics part because everybody naturally sort of
Oh,
respects
yeah.
Steve.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
true.
feels like Sam Wilson has to like prove himself up onto that level first. You get so like I can understand that part. He had to struggle with that part, and what I also like that Marvel does normally is the continuity. Like the dude that they brought, Samuel. Okay, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, the continuity from the Incredible Hulk movie is something that I actually really appreciate as well. And that character, they already teased that character from the Incredible Hulk, and everybody has been thinking that what are they going to do with it? But yes, they did do something okay with it. But then, which brings me to my issue. It brings me to my issue. My issue with the movie hmm, is that you can't take me up like this and just throw me down immediately. Because how can the main villain decide to do something that is most probably going to prompt the third act of the movie, and then it felt like there was no third act at all? Because normally, if you watch a Marvel movie, it starts with like, okay, the beginning, that's like act one. Then it gets to the act one peaks, then they drop it down a bit so that act two can enter. So when act two enter, act two is mostly like maybe there's an issue they want to deal with, or maybe they need to get something to fix something, or like they have to like if you remember in Endgame, the
Yeah.
act one was like they were dealing with the snap. Act two was like, okay, we found a way to bring everybody back. They went for the time heist. They went back in time to like, get the Infinity Stones and whatnot. Then Act two sort of like brought everything down. Then immediately Act three started
Yeah.
with Thanos coming, and then that was where all hell break loose and everybody was fighting. Then Thanos ship came and all those things. But in this movie, I don't
Yeah. Yeah.
understand. There was no, it did not feel like there was act one, act two, act three. Everything was just all over the place. There was a
Yeah,
part
everything
where
was
they had
happening.
everything was just happening all together. There was a part they had to deal with politics, then someone had to deal with personal issues, then there was this, there was that. And I have a lot of questions. It's not even like a
I feel like the
cliffhanger
politics
kind of
thing
question.
was
You get it's not a cliffhanger kind of question where it'll be like, I wonder
yeah,
what they
it's not
do
a
next.
cliff. I
Like
don't know. I feel like the movie had no substance.
exactly. There was no like, oh, I wonder what is going to happen here. And all of a sudden, it's just like, why did you do this? Why is there no answer for this? You can't be giving me answers to this in the next movie because it was just all over the place. Remember, like, and the cameos that we saw, we made the jokes of like the budget was not enough. That's why they brought that for like a scene or two because it makes no sense. The cameo makes absolutely no sense at all. The other cameo in Marvel movie that I can remember that makes no sense like that was when Doctor Strange showed up in Thor Ragnarok. I don't know if you guys can remember that. Like in the beginning of Thor Ragnarok, when Doctor Strange showed up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and and Doctor Strange
Mm-hmm.
had to like help them look for Odin. I'm like, Doctor Strange is powerful enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
actually help them with what they are dealing with. You get it's not just something that you just write Doctor Strange inside, like, okay, get Odin and get out of my realm because this is where I protect. You get But like that did not stop him when Thanos came. You get, because if Soto actually did destroy Asgard, everything Ella could come to Earth, and if Ella should take over Earth, everybody's in soup. So, but for this movie, honestly, I don't even think that we can say we have favorite. Do you guys have favorite moments in the movie? Like a part of the movie where you felt like, okay, this is
Yes,
quite interesting.
yes.
Do you have favorite moment?
When
You have favorite moment.
when Captain America did the Steve Rogers kick, there was this like two
Oh,
feet in the air kick because it's like very Steve
yeah.
Rogers. That was the most hype part. Can you imagine? Just that, like, just that was like, oh, there, that's so Steve Rogers, and that was it.
Like the whole of the movie, that was the only thing that was like peak. That was like peak. Imagine it sucked. Even the
I
transformation of
mean,
Captain
the Red Sea fight was supposed to be peak, but it was still just there. Ah,
and, and also
And you know the
the
thing
whole
is that with
movie.
the whole fight itself,
Continue.
oh yeah, I was just basically going to like, the whole fight and everything. I don't know. Okay, so like when he went to fight like the whatever. I don't want to give any spoilers, but like the fight scene was not all that good actually. That's basically what I'm
there'll be
trying
no
to say.
spoilers.
Like there was
Stop.
nothing. It was terrible. Like when he was
Well,
fighting the Hawk, I expected something. Like I don't know, but like nothing, nothing. It was terrible. No, it
That
wasn't
whole
terrible.
fight
It
was
wasn't terrible.
so anticlimactic. The fight was so
Oh
was
God.
bad.
honestly, I've
Like
never
I was
seen.
like, okay, something is going to happen soon. Something is going to happen soon, but nothing happened.
Exactly.
Nothing. What?
That's like that's like my issue. It is one of my biggest issue with the movie. Like if you're just watching the movie outside of like a cinematic view, like a franchise view, we are just watching it from like a standalone movie, you could say, okay, it's quite interesting. There's no so there be it's not interesting, sef, because you can't leave us like that. You can't just hang us like that with questions that you could have answered in the movie. You get, and for like Faria mentioned now, that
Right?
og dimension scene, that fight scene. There are fight scenes that you watch in the movie and you would want to leave your seat because you know that this is interesting. You would not be comfortable just sitting. You want to react to the fight scene. I
I mean, the
remember seeing
cuts.
Ayo like just
Like almost as if you
relaxing.
want to join them
He
in the fight
almost
or
his
assist
leg
them.
on the other. He was almost stretching his legs. Like Baba was just there
Yes,
relaxing, like
like
just like this.
I
Like
mean, the cuts were gruesome though. I mean, during the fight, the whole cut. There
Yeah.
were like parts that it was like very like intense. So I can give them that. Like when it was, I don't know. I mean, when he was just fighting, they were like cutting him out with his like the wings and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of like
Mhm.
intense. Yeah, just those parts probably.
Oh God, other than that
It's
part.
even
So like
almost as if I was expecting disappointment. He
I mean, I
was like,
already
well,
told you, I had someone who is not
I'm going
very
to be disappointed
strict.
today. Like,
I mean, I had someone who is not
I
very
didn't feel
strict
the
already
zeal
give a
there or
bad
like
rating.
excitement to me.
So
well for
zero
me before I
expectations.
this was why I sort of stayed away from social media before we went to watch the movie. If I see any post about the movie, I ignore it because I want to go and watch it with a clear mind. I did not see any prior news or any prior post or anything about the movies being not that good. I don't want to say it sucked because there are bits of it that you can enjoy if you actually do follow the MCU. It's just like the continuity part that you can enjoy. But other than that, I really really hope that Sam Houston wouldn't go down the drain like this. But Omo, he's not looking good for Falcon. He's not looking good for Falcon. I mean, like it could have been better. It felt like they forced this movie, or they could have done the movie as a series. Maybe that way they would have had much more time, to do something. We went to watch the movie what time? 3:55. right?
Yeah, 3:55. Yeah,
We came out like 5:20
five
something.
something. Yeah,
That was like 1 hour and like 30 something minutes. Like, imagine me going to watch a movie at the cinema and I'm coming out and the sun is still very high in the sky.
right.
I was like, I thought to myself that day that why didn't we just pay for the evening viewing? We could have gone in 5 and come out like 6:20.
Would that make it better? Like,
Well, I don't want it to seem like we are just bashing the movie, even though the movie actually really tanked. But there are interesting parts. There are parts where I felt I saw and I was like, oh yeah, this guy actually learned how to use the shield. And I saw parts where I was like, okay,
yeah, there were
even
parts like that.
yeah, I was like, he even tried his best in some parts. You know, for this thing. Faria, can you remember the last live we did when we were preparing for movies that are coming out this year? Can you remember? Faria, this is the problem of Nigeria and network issues. It really does suck.
Yeah,
But Nigeria is fun actually. We do have our own Captain Nigeria
right. We do.
too. Yeah,
But
there are Nigerian comics where like we have our own Nigerian Superman. What's his name? Um, God,
I have
Guardian.
no idea.
Guardian. You have no idea. There's like
Guardian,
a proper
Guardian,
like
what? Is it
Guardian
Marvel?
Prime. That's his name. Guardian Prime. It's not Marvel. It's a Nigerian comic.
Oh, okay. Nice, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
Guardian
going to
Prime.
show. I'm going to show him on the screen. Guardian Prime. Do you have you heard about it? Do you know about him?
No, I'm checking right now.
Really, we have Guardian Prime. We have
Oh, wow, fictional character.
we have
Okay.
uh, yeah, it's on the screen right now.
Wow, how convenient. Why is it a green, white, green? Why is it a green, white, green costume?
Yeah, the same way Captain America is wearing the American
Okay, well,
flag
that makes
when
sense.
same way Superman is wearing, you know, blue and red like the American flag. You get
Yeah,
so it's
the
basically just like
yes, makes sense.
American thing. I think Faria cloned herself because I can see two Farias there.
Oh,
Too far ask.
So like we
okay.
have Faria, are you back? Is Faria back? So this is our own version of, Superman. So there are comics like this. By the way, this is not an advertisement. I'm just like letting Ayo know that we have our own version of Captain America slash Superman.
All right.
So yeah, back to the
White
initial
fire.
discussion. So Faria, do you remember the live broadcast we did earlier this year when we were preparing for the movies that was going to come out this year? Do you remember that? Remember when we spoke about Captain America Brave New World and I said that it is going to be annoying and stupid for Sam Wilson to fight Red Hulk without the super soldier serum. Oh, she left again. But AY, you're here.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry
Like
again, please.
I said, it's going to be stupid because I said it in the
Yeah,
live broadcast earlier this year. I said it's going to be stupid for Sam Wilson to go toe to
right.
toe with Red Hulk
Yes. I mean, how was
without
that going to
super
work?
soldier serum. But in a way, they
Yeah.
made it work. They made it work in a way, you know.
Yeah, with the
Infinity War.
whole vibranium thing. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
but like
Is that a spoiler?
yeah, but like
Oh, is
but
that a
like
spoiler?
the oh yeah, well, I don't categorize that as like an outright spoiler. You get because we saw it in the trailer that he basically did not
Oh yeah,
use the serum and he had the vibranium suit from Wakanda. So
yeah,
like I don't think it's an outright spoiler. It's more or less like we just expanding on what people have seen in
yeah,
the trailer. So like, but if you look at it, it's like the enhanced version of vibranium where it stores in kinetic energy and it can like
yeah.
uh
That's Black
spread
Panther
out.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that made sense to an extent, but
Yeah, it does.
you know, I still don't like the. It would have been much more interesting if he had the super soldier serum. The fight would have been because the fight with the Red Hawk was actually really short. It was too short, and it just felt like
Yeah.
there was no like
But
hype
isn't
to the
there a
fight.
survival thing with super soldier serum? Like rate of, I mean, I can't recall. Can it work for him?
Yeah, he can. He can. You know, if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the
Oh right.
um yeah, you know, lot of people. He got to a point that it was as if Oprah Winfrey was like, "You get a serum, you get a serum, everybody gets a serum." It was more or
Oh
less like
yeah,
that at the
yeah,
point. Everybody was just getting super soldier serum left and right
yeah.
like that. So, but like, I'm just saying, it would have been much more better if Sam Wilson had that. And uh, for half of the movie, Isaiah Bradley did not do anything other than try to assassinate the president, which is what started the trailer. And God,
That was just
God,
necessary for the plots, and it was
he,
done already. The whole,
Omo, in
I
a way,
don't know, it's
there
so
is no
bad.
way that
It's so bad.
movie.
You're
There's no way we're
writing.
going to talk about this movie in a good way without actually spoiling it for people to watch.
Oh
So,
yeah,
but the
shit.
thing is, the thing is, I would advise that people should actually just go and watch the movie, but um, just go and watch the movie to support the studio. We are not saying you shouldn't. Please watch the movie. I mean, Anthony Mackie, let's help him out. You know, Tomolad already threw a shade at him at one, I think 3 years ago at the Comic Con, which the Comic Con where they announced Spider Man No Way Home. Yeah, he already threw a shade at him that there's no Falcon movie, that is only Spider Man. Spider Man got a movie, and Spider Man is even actually sharing custody. He's like a child of divorce that has to share custody with Marvel and Sony. So he
Sorry.
got a movie, he got a whole trilogy before Sam Wilson can even get his own standalone movie. So yeah, let's help Sam Wilson out. You know, let's help our brother. Let's watch the movie. And well, also before we actually like end it, the post credit scene, whose power is on in? Anyways, the post credit scene. Ah, it should be the
We did
part
not
that should excite
watch.
us.
All right. Oh yeah.
No, I actually watched it later. It should be the part that should excite us, but there was nothing as well. Nothing as well. There was
Wasn't it
nothing actually
cool?
like
Oh yeah. I
preparing me for
can't
the
say
next.
anything on that.
Yeah, there was the conversation they
Excitement.
had. There was nothing preparing me for the next Marvel movie to come. There's nothing getting me. You know, gone are those days when you would see a
When
post
you
credit
see
scene
the
and you'd be like,
post credit scene, and
"Oh,
you're like,
they're bringing
It
this
yeah,
was
guy
like
again."
an
like what's
hype.
happening next? Like you're already pre-hyped.
Exactly. This one was just like exactly. This one was just I was just there like you could have just added this in the movie and we just get it over with.
Exactly. Like what's the point?
We could have just added it in the movie and just get it over with. But like it was like tradition like they had today. Ah, God,
Yeah,
God, God.
they just
Even
had to.
even this the post credit for the post credit scene for this movie Black Widow, even though the movie wasn't all that good, the post credit
I still don't understand why
Ayo,
people. Why you?
sorry,
I don't know.
I don't,
In
Because I know
Black
you
Widow
like
was
Black Widow
good.
movie. So
Yes, I do. Ah,
you guys did not hear that here. You guys did not
what?
hear that here. It was not on this channel.
Black Widow was good, please.
Well, if you are looking at it, it's actually okay, but there are a lot of questionable things
It's
there.
character
And one
bias.
more
Sorry,
thing,
it's
speaking
actor
of character,
bias. Actually, it's strong actor like
well,
bias.
the thing is, for me as well, I actually really like Scarlett Johansson as an actor because she's actually very, very,
We
very
love
good. She's actually
Scarlett
very.
Johansson. Yeah,
I've why wouldn't you love Scarlett Johansson? Is Scarlett Johansson.
and because David Harbour
You
was
guys
our favorite
remember?
character from Stranger Things, we just had to like him as Red
Yes,
Guardian.
there's that.
So yeah,
Yeah, no,
Black
no.
Widow was nice.
Red Garden is actually one of
Look at
Red
that,
Garden is one of
it's
the
so foolish.
main reasons I want to watch Thunderbolt.
Yeah,
It's actually one of the main reasons why I want to watch Thunderbolt. The main
yeah.
reason why I want to,
When
that
him
I'm
and
really excited for
Sentry,
the Thunderbolt
because I want to
is
see
Red
the
Garden.
madness Sentry would
Well,
do. You've seen the trailer.
yes,
There was
I've
like
seen the trailer. The thing is, me personally, I'm not actually really hyped for Sentry. I don't know why. I should be because this is Marvel Superman. I should be, but
exactly,
I don't know. Something in me is just like really hyped for Sentry. And that is just me, Sha. That's just me, Sha. Don't follow me. Oh. It's just me, Sha.
and
But like all other
they've
actors,
upped Bucky. They've upped Bucky in the trailer. Bucky was like Winter Soldier Bucky, like fight power and
yeah,
stuff.
but like in
Because
the right
like
sense.
but they've nerfed Bucky,
Yeah,
like
yeah, but
obviously,
in the right sense. No,
like
sometimes I
Bucky's
forget
back.
that he's a super soldier. I swear. I
Like
swear.
Winter
Since
Soldier
that
Bucky
Civil War,
was ah was next level.
like you could tell that this is a super soldier. But like,
Yeah,
oh, but they want to expose
nerfed
me.
him.
Oh. The comment section want to expose me. I beg. Okay, I'm hyped. I want to see Sentry. I swear, Sentry is my best character in my right now.
Exactly, man.
Sentry is my best character. I want to see Sentry. Just calm down. See, that's why I'm even wearing yellow, to show my,
All right.
my interest in Sentry. I hope that was a good save. So yeah, I think we should end the session here because if we keep talking about this movie, we would most probably spoil it for everybody. So
Go and watch it
um
and
yes, go and watch it and
yeah.
judge for yourself. But like we would do a spoiler review after some time. It's not going to be a review per se, it's just going to be our thoughts on the movie. So that will be after when most people have seen it. So we are going to give people time to go and watch the movie as well. And even though right here, oh sorry, my perspective is right here, Faria has been there since, but we can't hear her say anything. Is most probably going to be network that is causing it. Is she trying to talk? Are you trying to say something?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my network is terrible. My bad.
It's not your bad. It's Nigeria, I guess.
Nigeria's bad.
But yeah, that's I did not say that. I did say that on live
So we're
TV.
not allowed to say that.
Everybody knows that it's Ayo, it's not me.
We're not allowed to say that.
Yeah.
I did say it. You said it.
You're not allowed to.
Okay.
This
I,
Tinubu
I said
era.
it.
no, I don't know. If
Oh yeah, sure.
he said it. His name
Right.
is Ayo.
Very
His name is Ayo.
Nigeria is very good. There's no more embarrassing say. So, yeah, everything is
Uh,
all
well,
right.
that's nice. So everybody should go and watch the movie. Faria, what do you have to say? See, network kicked that out
Uh,
again. Anyways,
it's gone.
so well, we advise people to go and watch the movie. It's not all that bad. There are good parts in the movie that you
Hi,
would
I'm back
actually quite.
again.
Oh, interesting. Welcome back. So we are just telling people to go and watch the movie. We're about to round up. So we are telling people to go and watch the movie and not not just take our word for it.
Oh
It
yeah, watch the
sucks,
movie, but like don't
but
go
it's
in
quite good.
expecting anything that much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go and just enjoy the action, but like don't try to like follow up the action. Just wait for when the action comes and enjoy it. Like this is out of since I've been going to watch Marvel movie, this is one of the Marvel movie where I actually had time to press my phone. I
Wow.
had time to press. So well, that's that about that. Thank you guys for joining, and for our three viewers that came because we did not actually really inform people that will be going live, but this video will be available for people to rewatch. So we want to thank our three viewers and the people that commented, and for the ones that want to go and expose me on Neded, I've pleaded, but well, you guys, you still went ahead to go and expose me. No, Allah, we will meet where we used to meet. I'll be ready for you.
Tough
So,
love.
well, I'll be ready for them. Anyways,
Okay.
thanks for joining. We appreciate it. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell because we drop awesome content every week. And yeah, if you're wondering who is the voice behind most of our shots, is this woman right here. She's the one. It's not AI. She's the one. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Hi, you're welcome.
Okay.